Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Hey, y'all. Let's tap into your person's energy. Let's see what's going on. How is your person currently feeling towards you? Fire signs, this is a general reading. So if it does not resonate, don't force the shoe to fit. There'll be more readings to come. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Thank y'all so much for the support. Okay, fire signs. Immediately after I started your recording, I'm picking up on someone who is not being straightforward with how they truly feel towards you. I do feel like you're dealing with I'm hearing avoidant, but I feel like you're dealing with someone who has been stuck in like a toxic pattern or dealing with toxic people. Maybe they're used to people who lie to them, or they used to lie to other people, or maybe they're lying to themselves, right? Like they've been lying to themselves about how they feel towards you. I feel like you were dealing with someone who, when you guys started like first talking, they weren't ready to like settle down, to commit. But I feel like along as time went on, feelings started to get involved. This person started to realize that this was just more than what they kept telling themselves that it was, right? For some of you could be seeing 222 or those synchronicities or like repeating numbers. I feel like your person could also be seeing the signs in regards to like what your connection means to them. Like, I feel like it is very different. I feel like what they've experienced with you is something that they have never experienced with anyone else, which is the reason why they are moving very slow towards you, or this connection has been taking its time to develop. But I feel like if there was something that this person said to you to kind of like push you away or create distance between the two of you, it's like they didn't mean it, because it was only being said as a protection mechanism. Like they wanted to protect themselves. They didn't want you to know exactly how it is that they truly felt towards you. So let's see. Let's get some more for the fire signs. What is their person currently feeling towards them? Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's coming up for this person? What are they currently feeling? And then we'll get some more clarity with tarot. It's projected future days, weeks, or months. So if you guys are not talking, like if you and your person aren't speaking right now, or even if you guys are, it just feels like this person, like they want you to be part of their future. They see you in their life, right? Like in their future. It could just be that right now they're just trying to figure out how to make that happen, how to move towards that. I feel like you're really dealing with someone who has been afraid to commit or open up when it comes to love. But I feel like they're having some sort of ascension or a spiritual awakening. They're realizing the path that they share with you, right? Like they're ready to, it's like someone had a realization about what y'all's relationship really meant to them, or why you even came into their life. I feel like something about them keeping their feelings to themselves, like with this down low or dirty little secret, I feel like they tried to maybe even keep you in, like, I'm hearing friend zone, or like a situationship or friends with benefits type dynamic between the two of y'all. But it grew to be more. And I feel like this person tried to maybe lie to themselves, like, no, it's a good time, it's nothing major, nothing serious. But they were lying to themselves this whole time, right? They've been lying, and I feel like now they're accepting the fact that there is more, something about today. And so this person wants you now, I'm hearing today, tomorrow, and the day after that. like this person is now realizing that they may not have been ready before when you guys initially came into contact or you guys started talking and met. But it's like now they're realizing that y'all may even have like a spiritual connection, right? Hold on one second, y'all. Sorry, I had to close the door. It's about to get loud. But I do feel like, excuse me, this person wants you part of their, like they want you now, and they also see you in their future. For some of you, this person could be coming to tell you something about how it is that they feel, not just tell you, but show you as well. Because I feel something about mixed signals. Like it feels like they could have pulled their energy away, or it was just a lack of clarity, right? A lack of clarity when it came to someone's emotions, how they truly felt. What else? Yeah, poison. That's because they were dealing with toxic patterns. Excuse me. They had to break certain toxic patterns, behaviors, possibly leave certain people behind. Maybe they were used to dealing with people who lied, right? People who were unhealthy. They were used to dealing with people who either ghosted them or just, how can I put it? I want to say ghost, or who would cut off, or maybe they're just used to cutting people off. They're just used to ghosting people and never talking to them again. But I feel like with you, during the period, if you guys were in a no contact period, it's like during that period of silence, this person realized that they couldn't keep doing something. Like they couldn't keep repeating a certain behavior or a certain way of being when it came to relationships or when it came to love. And I feel like you somehow triggered this awakening, or something about the separation, or you not reaching out or not talking to this person made them realize like they do want you, right? Like they do want you now. They weren't ready then, but they are ready now. Something about the present moment. Interview. Yeah. They want to talk. They want to get on the same page. They want to have some sort of meeting, interview, possibly go out on a date, explain to you what happened or what has, especially if you guys have not been talking, something about catching up or just getting on the same page to where this person wants to tell you and show you how much they've grown, how they're like, it's like this person has grown energetically, like they've ascended, and they want to show you that. They want to show you how they're no longer showing up as emotionally unavailable, or 1 minute it's good, the next minute they don't know what the fuck they want. It's like they may be moving slow, but they are moving, or there's an energy of wanting to move things slow. Look. On the table, offer, proposal, commitment. So it's like someone does want to come in and give you some sort of offer, commitment, proposal. For some of you, they may even want to propose, right? Marriage. But it just, if it's not marriage here, it does feel like whoever you're connecting with, this person pulled, if there was a period of no contact, it's like this person used that time to really gain some sort of knowledge. Like it really they tuned in within themselves, whether maybe they could have disconnected from social media, or they could have, I'm hearing cleaned something up, cleaned up their act, cleaned up what they were looking at, what they were listening to, maybe even when it came to music, like cleaned up what they were what type of music they were listening to. Something about how this person has ascended spiritually, they want to show that to you. They want to show it off to you. They want to show you how now they're different, right? There's something about them could be different. And it could be the fact that they have broken or released some sort of toxic pattern, maybe even people, places, things, right? That they're leaving behind. Okay. And 2 cards fell on the floor. So we have happiness and roller coaster. So this person could have been very emotionally all over the fucking place. Exactly. Like, that's kind of what I was picking up, where it was like up and down, all around. Like, I'm hearing whiplash. You don't know whether this person wants you or not. One minute they're showing up and they're happy, they're joyful, y'all are having a great time. The next minute it's like this person didn't know what they wanted. It was like confusion here, right? Mixed signals. They didn't know. Their confusion or their lack of, I'm hearing awareness or self-awareness, it was like it would cause this emotional roller coaster, right? Their highs were highs and the lows were very fucking low. It's like you guys could have a great time together, have fun together, but then the toxic patterns, the overthinking, the victim mentality will come in and it create this big drop in energy, right? It's like you didn't know what type of person you were going to get when. And this was because this person was lying to themselves about how they felt, right? Instead of accepting the fact that they have these feelings for you, they were scared, panicked. They were panicking because they were starting to feel something that they had protected themselves from for so long, right? And you triggered them. Your energy triggered them. But it does feel like, how can I put it? It does feel like this, you open this person up to something new, a new way of being, your healing energy as well. Something about you're someone who's whole within yourself, right? You don't necessarily need other people or other things to keep you or make you whole. So this energy by itself triggered your person to go and do some like inner work. They could have said something that they really did not mean. Maybe during like a heated argument for some of you. Yeah, the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. The Three of Pentacles and the Magician wanted to fall out. For some of you, you guys are manifesting some sort of collaboration or something with work, money, business as well. Or you could be focusing on your manifestations when it comes to your money, your business, your finances. I don't feel like you're too much wrapped up in this shit. I can tell you that. All right, let's see. Aries, Leo, Sag. What is this ascension? Hierophant and the Emperor at the bottom. Okay. Aries energy here. And the Ace of Cups. All right, immediately I'm getting with this Taurus energy here as well. With the Hierophant, I'm getting higher level of commitment, marriage as well. Maybe someone wants to have some sort of conversation and, you know, to speak about marriage or some sort of higher level of commitment here. I feel like someone is realizing the spiritual meaning behind this relationship. I don't feel like this is the typical connection between you and this other person. And I think that's what they're realizing, that it was just so much energy that you and your person were sharing that it could have been just overwhelming, that they weren't ready for it when it came into their life, or maybe they thought they weren't ready. But I feel like something about values, tradition here. It's important to your person, you know. There's an energy of them. I don't know why I'm hearing wanting to do things right. The Emperor is Aries energy. This is that I'm hearing that father, the husband, the leader, the maybe you're a mentor as well, or maybe your person is I don't know. I'm getting heavy like mentorship here. The go-to person. Someone has really taken their spiritual path very seriously to the point where they could potentially become a teacher in some way, shape, or form. I'm picking up like, if we're talking about religion, right? Like pastor, or I don't know, priest, maybe, I don't know, but also like just someone that's taken their spirituality very seriously. Like they started to pour into that more. Like I'm hearing divinity, like someone really focusing on their healing journey. And it almost feels like they want to show it off. Like they want to show what they've learned, or they want to show you how much they've learned. They want to show you that they can have this type, conversations like this. So maybe you're very spiritual yourself, and it's like this person wants to show you like how much they've ascended, right? Like look, the Judgment, yeah. Like this person had like a death and a rebirth. They're showing up as a completely different version of themselves. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy at the bottom of the deck. Someone could have been very like closed off when it came to their emotions, and when we get in on our spiritual journey, we have no choice but to unblock our, especially our block chakras, right? The chakras that are unaligned. And I feel like something about the heart could be very significant here, where maybe this person is showing up as more emotionally available and open than what they were before, because they weren't ready then. Like it's saying right there, where I wasn't ready then, but I'm ready now. And then you have now here in the present moment. So it's like this person has undergone some sort of death and rebirth. There's a renewal here, reconciliation, and energy of, again, higher level of commitment. Very highly spiritual connection. The Fool. Y'all have 3 major arcana cards. All the tarot cards right now that have popped out are majors. So there's major changes happening between you and your person. With the Fool energy, it does let me know that someone does want to take a leap of faith, go in a new direction, taking a risk. It's like, I wasn't ready then, but I'm ready now. I'm ready to take this risk. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to take action. I'm ready to leap. I'm hearing start. I'm ready to start over. The King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy again. So this is your energy there. It's like someone's ready to take action. You could be dealing with another fire sign. It's like someone's ready to take action. They want to take this leap of faith. They want to go forward. They want to work on things. They want to put forth like the effort, right, to make something shake. What else with the Fool? Oh God, I love this energy, y'all. The 4 of Wands. This is like someone coming home to self. Somebody could be with the 4 of Wands, it does talk about home. It also talks about twin flame connection. It's foundation, it's stability, it's support here. So I don't know, it just feel like this person now wants to show up as someone that is reliable, that you could feel like you're supported and taken care of. I feel like also something about it's home is very significant. Like someone, what is the Four of Wands? Why? I feel like I'm missing something with the Four of Wands. Nine of Wands and the Two of Swords at the bottom. I don't know if someone's like in fear that you are going to have your guard up, or that you do or maybe you do have your guard up right now. Maybe they fear that you're going to reject them, or that you're no longer open, emotionally available for this person. You could have blocked them, or you just hold, it's like you're not too open. Like you're just not too open to taking the risk. Maybe you found out that this person was lying, or maybe the fact that they did lie and didn't initially let you know how they truly felt has you feeling like, well, should I open myself up to this person now? I mean, they ghosted before, or they weren't ready before. How do I know that they're ready now? So I do feel like your person is aware that you could have your guard up, that this may not be easy, right? That they're gonna have to put in some sort of work, especially because of how they showed up initially. Yeah. You also, I feel like you're focusing on your money, your finances, your own stability, on home. You could have children. Um, so you're not so available or open as you were before, right? I feel like you got other stuff going on now in the present moment that for you, you're like, I'm over here working, I'm focusing on what I got going on. I'm not as open as I was before. And this person knows that. Like, this person sees and knows that. It might take hard work and effort on their part for you to want to take a risk again, or want to open up to taking a risk. You may think that this person is showing up as very toxic, and this is a pattern that they do. For some of you with the Three of Cups here, maybe this person does like to... There could be friendships here that are poisonous or toxic that could have gotten in the way of the relationship. Something about, or overindulging. Somebody could have partied too much, drinking too much. There could have been third parties, other people involved here, unhealthy behaviors. Look, Two of Cups and the Lovers. That's heavy soulmate twin flame energy right here. For some of you, you were dealing with someone who had to get rid of another person, maybe a third party. Sorry, yeah. Maybe a third party, like, how can I put it? What about before I say it, what about the Three of Cups? Oh, hold on. What about the Three of Cups? King of Wands. And the Death. Yeah. For some of you, this King of Wands, there's that Scorpio energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy here. So someone had to put an ending to something, either through a third party, or someone just doing something that was unhealthy behaviors here. I don't know if I said Scorpio energy, but yes, Scorpio energy is here. And then the Wheel of Fortune. So closing of cycles, someone growing and expanding, definitely growth. There's definitely growth. I just don't see you being too open to it. I don't know how, with this Nine of Wands being right here smack dab in the middle, this person knows you have their guard up. You may have even blocked them on social media. Maybe they can't see you. Maybe you're out here celebrating, having a good time, taking risk, and this person is watching you. Three of Cups. And the King of Wands, toxic. And the Seven of Pentacles. So a lot of reflection, a lot of planning. It's like someone is also realizing how maybe where they've been planting their seeds, it's just not giving what it needs to give anymore. Certain friendships are no longer what they need to give, relationships, places, possibly. It's just like becoming overwhelming to the point of exhaustion where it's just too much. Where it's too much. I don't know if someone's just looking at whatever it is that they have built so far or thus far, that it's almost like, I don't know if they feel satisfied with where they're at. Someone's not satisfied with where they're at, clearly, with the Ten of Wands. I don't know why I was going to say Ten of Swords. So somebody was backstabbed, betrayed, or someone feels that way. And they know. It's like, I don't know if someone's just stuck in a situation that's become exhausting or overwhelming, that has them kind of like reflecting on the people that they're around, the place that they work at, how, like, maybe how something is just not giving what it needs to give anymore. What's this interview? Ace of Cups. Somebody wants to give you this love offer. This new love, this is reconciliation, renewal of commitment, or a new love offer coming in is giving fresh. Why did I hear fresh off the steamer? What the hell? Somebody could be ironing. Why am I getting that? But okay, I feel like whatever this offer is, you guys, it's gonna either put you in your head. Someone's very mentally bound or stuck here, and victim, like they're overthinking. Why does this Ace of Cups? What is this? What is this? Why is it causing overthinking? And Ten of Cups. Oh my gosh. And the Six of Cups at the bottom. Four of Pentacles. So it's like someone, I'm picking up heavy marriage, going from, I'm also getting children here. Somebody wants to talk about higher level of commitment, building a family, bringing families together, pouring into this relationship emotionally. I'm hearing fully. So I don't know if this person lied and they were moving slow towards you because they weren't ready, but now it's like they want to go all in. And even though things have been moving very slow, okay, Four of Pentacles, it's because they know and now recognize that it was because they were holding back emotionally. They were trying to control the situation. Something about their ego could have gotten in the way as well. Like, it was just Capricorn energy here. Definitely, for some of you, could be getting proposed to. This person could want to propose to you. They've been doing a lot of reflecting, and they know that you bring a lot of happiness into their life, a lot of balance, and something about excitement too, like fun. Oh, my cards all over the place. You bring this joyful, youthful energy to this person, and it's like Four of Swords went on the floor. So you guys could be in no contact, or you have been in no contact. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Excuse me, Ace. Page of Cups. What the hell? Page of Cups. So definitely children. There's definitely children here. Somebody could have children, or maybe this person was just showing up as very emotionally unevolved. I don't want to say immature, but just not evolved. But I see the Knight of Cups and then the Eight of Wands. So there's communication coming in, possibly an apology. Someone realizing how what they were giving before was just not enough, right? It was childish. That's because again they weren't ready then, but they're ready now. It's like someone again realizing how they were showing up emotionally immature, you know, like a child, almost childish. I want to say that too. And I feel like if you're someone that, if you have children or you're just have a family or you're just focusing on loving and pouring into yourself, it was almost like this person was just showing up either trying to play around. I don't know. It just, whatever it is that they said, they could have said it, if they could have even been emotionally immature to the point they couldn't even communicate, their feelings, how they truly felt. They lied to you. It's like they have this love for you. They care so much for you. They want even a marriage or a commitment with you, but it's like they didn't know how to say this. They didn't know how to accept, for one, their feelings or what they were feeling for you. Maybe they've never felt like this before for anyone. So they immediately put their guard up, or it's like they tried to protect themselves. They said something that they are now regretting. They said something that now has them focusing on what they could have, should have said, how they could have done or handled the situation better. With the Two of Cups, I see Two of Cups right here, and then there's two martini glasses here. So heavy energy on partnership and I want to say romance and what I was going to say love. So maybe this person is realizing that they do love you and they lied. They couldn't bring themselves to say it because it would make them too vulnerable, and they had to hold this certain like guard up or protect themselves. Maybe they experienced something in their past that left them disappointed when it came to love or relationships, right? So much so that it was just better for them to show up as childish or playful, like never take connection seriously. It could have been something that happened within their own childhood here, or maybe in a marriage, maybe when they were children. They want to share something like that. Maybe they want to tell you or get on the same page to let you know why it is that they've behaved the way that they have. Because they do want to propose something. They want to propose something after this transformation that they have undergone. And I feel like like Page of Pentacles. And I feel like this was something that, it's like this person had to learn on their own before they could come in and give you some sort of offer. There is a proposal here for some of you, like someone wanting to propose. A Page of Pentacles talks about higher education as well. Some of you could be focusing on either going back to school or learning like a new skill, or maybe this person wants to tell you that they've learned something new, that they've understand something better, that they were focusing on things that were not working out rather than the things that could, right? Which is what's making them want to come in and give you some sort of commitment or proposal now. There could be two children, one or more children here. Or there's really heavy inner child like healing happening that has caused like growth and expansion, and finally someone seeing, like, looking to the future and seeing that this could grow, or the potential of something growing. Something is worth investing in. There's a heavy energy here of ascension, like look, as I say that, something The Leo season could be very significant. I know I'm doing a fire sign reading, but Leo is here heavy. Leo season could be very significant. Sunflowers. I love sunflowers. I love some sunflowers. They automatically put me in a good mood. The Hermit at the bottom, so Virgo energy as well. So Leo, Virgo, something about this summer could be very significant, or something about last summer or summer was really significant. But a lot of happiness. Look how, like, joy, wholeness. This person sees how much happiness you bring into their life. Something about your life force energy as well. It's like you're very exciting to be around. This person wants to celebrate, party with you. Heavy energy on reunion, right? Maybe you guys, there has been an energy of isolation, or just pulling the energy back and go within, right? So if you guys were not in contact, it's like now they're ready to come out, and now they see the light. Now they see what you were trying to say. Now they've seen maybe this person had to really work on their shadow side, right? Like the things that were blocking them. I'm hearing ego. If I'm talking to a Leo, or even just an Aries or Sagittarius, the ego is something that you guys are very driven, right? Like your ego is what it drives you. And there's nothing wrong with ego, but an imbalanced ego, unbalanced, whatever, is what creates issues, stagnancy, emotional roller coasters, a rush, right? Like it almost feels like someone was just so used to like brushing things under the rug, like the things that weren't working out, it's okay, let's just put those to the side, let's just focus on the good things. Well, no, we got to focus on the not so good as well, because that's where we grow. And I feel like you were that light that came into this person's life, and everything that they were trying to hide, everything that they were trying to suppress, everything that they were trying to not heal through, you shed light on. It's like they couldn't escape it. And the more they try to lie about it, the more they try to act like it wasn't there, the more it would come up to the surface. And if you guys went through a period of no contact, this person had no choice but to sit with their darkness, right? They had no choice but to shed light on their inner child, the parts of themselves that needed healing, that needed loving, that needed attention. Another heavy on the children or inner child being highlighted here. It's like someone's coming out wiser, more knowledgeable, knowing that what they had did or said to you was only based off of fear, and fears that come from things that they could have experienced in their childhood, right? And I feel like now that they have done the work, now that they have I'm hearing unpacked all of this, the energy that was causing this emotional roller coaster between the two of you, I feel like now they're realizing like, okay, now I'm ready. But I don't know where you're at, Divine Feminine. I don't see where are you at. Maybe you're this 9 of Wands, like, okay, I hear you doing the work, but I'm still guarded. You know, I don't feel like the Tower at the bottom. I don't know if this person, it does feel like you could still be on guard here. There's a lot of dark energy here. Maybe there's an energy, like they're still on guard because you feel like this person may not have changed, or they haven't broken those patterns. So let's see. Where are we at with the time? 39:34. Okay, let's get advice. Let's see what your spirit game wants to tell you, fire signs, when it comes to this relationship. Because I mean They weren't ready then, but they're ready now. So I don't know. Look, here and now. Let's see. What advice, relationship advice for my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Fire signs, if you made it this far into the reading, don't forget to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to support the channel. Your simple click of the thumbs up and your subscribe helps the channel grow. And I'm so happy that you guys have decided to join the team. I appreciate y'all. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sag. Advice, relationship message. By the book, number 11. And then flexible at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what this is. By the book. Excuse me, y'all. Still freaking coughing. Okay, relationship message. Getting along with others entails understanding and respecting who they have become as a result of their environment, culture, and experience. Find the middle ground that allows the relationship to flourish while honoring the individuality of the other person. Play things by the book instead of trying to break the rules or pressure others to conform to the way you want to do them. Your connection will deepen as a result. So yeah, you guys, there's a need for you to be a little bit flexible, right? And I know you're like, fuck that. But listen, hear me out, okay? I feel like if this is someone who's coming in, who you saw yourself wanting to look, oh my God, look. I didn't mean what I said. So we know that they didn't mean what they say. And look, spiritual connection. She watches your social media. So it's like this person or could be watching you from afar, or maybe they were dealing with people, because we did see the 3 of Cups, right? Maybe they were dealing with people who needed to cut the fuck out, right? So you could be a little on the fence when it comes to this relationship, but something about you being flexible, because it does feel like you still want this relationship, Divine Feminine. I could be wrong. Okay, I could be wrong. But it does feel like there was growth, and there could have been growth on both parts, especially if this was a twin flame connection. You could have been higher on the ascension ladder when it comes, energetically. But it's like you triggered this person to do the healing work, and they have, right? I feel like they're now ready to give you and show up with what you initially wanted or needed from this person. Okay? So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is the message that I have for you today. Let me know in the comments how it resonates and if it has given you some sort of guidance. I love talking to you guys in the comments. Let me know. No, I didn't mean to say let me know. What I meant to say is don't forget to like and share and subscribe, you guys. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.